Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Tonight we're going to discuss exchanges. We've received direct messages and requests, even texts, on where can I buy crypto? Where can I buy Bitcoin? Where can I buy Ethereum? Where can I buy XRP? Where can I buy 0x or BAT or even Stellar? So we're going to answer all of those questions tonight, and hopefully we do well. We're trying to get better at this. This is our second month, and I've played tons of shows with bands, toured for half my life, and I've done lots of like motivational stuff on stage, but the hardest thing ever has been talking to a screen with no feedback and no emotion or raging crowds. I say that jokingly, but very serious. If you're providing content, you know exactly what I mean. It is a challenge sometimes. Okay, going right into the story here with Coinbase. Let me figure out how I'm going to... These are very detailed, and we're going to get into that in a second, but let's see if I can figure out how to get this to run correctly for me. Okay, there we go. I think I have a... I'll use the mouse to get this to scroll, and so we can move on from here. Yeah, if you're looking for your Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, or name your currency, these exchanges will hold most of them on your own time as you're going through. Again, the links will be provided in the description below, so you'll go through them and check to see if it is available in your area, in your state, in your country, because there are certain bans and blocks within some. A few states, for example, we have Binance US, and I am currently in the United States doing this show. There are certain states that Binance US is not permitted to, basically you cannot access it from your state. It seems they're opening states, but very slowly, a little bit slower than most content providers, or digital asset and cryptocurrency investors are actually, they're doing it slower than they're ready for, basically. All right, let's get going into this. It's going to be a little tricky because these are so spaced apart with so much detail. Coinbase, I'll give you my top three. I would say for use of ease as a new investor, probably going to be number one. The top two, Coinbase and Binance, are the only two that I'm aware of off the top of my head that actually have insurance and provide a lot of security. Coinbase does have a phone app that you can download from your app store, and it's a one-click purchase. Once you get all of your KYC set up from these exchanges, it will allow you to buy and sell more in higher amounts daily. Poloniex, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the few that doesn't, as we discussed in the previous video, that doesn't make you do the full KYC. I believe it's only an email, and then you can move a volume of 10,000 daily. If you would like larger amounts, they're going to request that you do the more KYC. I believe that was their tier 1, their level tier 1. Requires only an email to be able to exit with 10,000 daily. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I've never done a cryptocurrency exchange and wallet video until tonight, but we're trying to meet your requests. We are listening. So here we go. We're going to have Bitcoin. Coinbase, which you can buy your Bitcoin. We have Shapeshift. We're going to have Gemini, which is the Winklevoss twins. And then you're going to have Changelly. You're going to have Luno. I apologize if this is going by too fast for you if you're watching. We have Coin Mama. I just want to make sure I at least go through them. We have, I guess those were the how they have them separated on the beginner, the best of those. I guess this is pretty nice. I haven't really been too much on this site, but it was the best for this program tonight. These are now going to be the best intermediate to advanced crypto exchanges. And I do really like Binance. As I've mentioned before, Binance and Coinbase are the two that I'm aware of that do have insurance on the exchange. When you get on the Binance exchange, it's a lot like the Coinbase Pro. I don't want to get you too distracted, but the Coinbase Pro and Binance are very, very similar. Coinbase Pro is going to have the same platform that you see on the screen right now with the Binance. Be very careful. Let me get it off this scroll for a second. You're going to have you're going to fill out your information on Binance. It will show you like what you're looking for, what your currency. Not sure which this one, they have it blurred out on purpose, but say you want Binance to Bitcoin to USD. It's going to say up here whatever you've purchased it. Maybe you purchased your Bitcoin with Ethereum to get on this buy and sell screen. You're going to come down here and you're going to fill out the information, whether it's for example, your USDT you'll put here, or whether you set it up for the amount of your Bitcoin that you would like. Or maybe you're just going to click, there's another option of the percentage of your purchase token. For example, say maybe you're using Ethereum. Maybe you want to use 10%, 25, 50, 75, 80, 90, or even 100%. You would set that. Whichever way that you would like to purchase, you can set that up to your comfort zone. Then when you have the amount, it'll tell you the amount it's going to cost, then it's going to have the amount that you're going to receive after purchase. And then, for example, the Binance, you'll click buy. And if the exact opposite, if you choose to come in, same scenario, you want to sell out, say, your Bitcoin to Ethereum. Or maybe suppose you want to, here's a better example, you want to sell out some of your Bitcoin to get some of the Binance tokens. With Binance, if you have their coin, their token in your portfolio, then you're going to get discounts, and they'll actually use some of your Binance and minimize your fees. Then once you have that set, the percentage here, you'll click sell. And again, the Coinbase Pro is a lot like this. And if you have a Coinbase account, we call them like the Coinbase.com, which is going to be your app that's on your phone that you downloaded from the App Store. That would be basically like the Coinbase.com. And if you go online to your PC, the Coinbase Pro, you have both accounts if you have one. It's going to be your same login information, your same email, same password, everything. So I actually think that's really cool. Once you get used to it, then the profile you were looking at there on the Binance or the Coinbase Pro, it becomes very simple. But if you want the ease, the one click, you're going to want the Coinbase app. Another one is good. Is Kraken. Just like any pronunciation, you're going to always have whichever. So whatever you want to call it, I kind of say both from time to time. Sail the high seas of success, buy, sell, and trade Bitcoin on Kraken or Kraken, whichever you want to say. Take your pick. I'm not an English teacher, and this isn't a school. So here we're just trying to get the point across. And then here we have, as we mentioned before, Coinbase Pro. If you have the Coinbase app or you have the Coinbase.com, go to your PC, your laptop, whatever you're using, and you'll be able to log in with your exact same information. You will always have a Coinbase Pro if you have a Coinbase.com account. But this is what that looks like, basically like the other. And these exchanges are very fun. They're very addictive, so be very careful. Poloniex is the exchange we mentioned before, which has the like the low level KYC. Using your email address, you can remove or buy basically and sell 10,000 daily with just an email address. Do more KYC, gets you a higher level. We did that in a previous video. So then we have Bittrex, and again on these exchanges, I apologize if this is going fast, but we're trying to get through these. The next one you would have Bitfinex. These are going to go a little fast again, I keep stating, but it's going to be available in the descriptions below. Then we have Bitstamp, and you're going to check each exchange for the cryptocurrency that you're interested in. Not all of them carry all of them. Then you have Bithumb. Then you have the CEX.io. Bitcoin exchange you can trust is their motto. It's a UK-based cryptocurrency exchange. Then you have Bitpanda. And we have CoinSquare. Then you have HitBTC. And let's see. Then we have OKX. OKEX. And I guess that's going to be about it with the exchanges. And again, if you do have your exchange, please make sure that you have all of your security factors, your 2FAs, your whatever they offer as a security. Make sure that you can max those out. It's a lot better than it used to be a few years ago. At the same time, it's a little bit different than the banks that you're used to. I'm sure starting next year they will probably start making this easier, because if you've been around for a long time, you understand. But at the same time, for the new people that will be coming in, the other 98.5% of the planet population, as they start coming in, they're not going to be able to go through all of the factors that you had to go through. Some of us had basically a 12-step process to buy a currency or a digital asset and then put it on a wallet. It's not simple. The new people are not even going to be interested in that. So the more simplified this gets in this technology, the faster it's going to grow. And the population will soon use it, and it will make sense. But a lot of phones are already coming out with it built in. The Androids and the iOS, the new phones are coming out with the wallets already integrated into that. Okay, that's basically the most popular cryptocurrency digital asset exchanges. Now we're going to briefly go into the Bitcoin and crypto hardware wallet comparison. And if you're new, probably like myself and the rest of us, you probably did come in through Bitcoin. A lot of people are, it's a little bit different than when we first started, but at the same time, you probably still own some kind of Bitcoin. The most popular and is the stated safest cold storage wallet or offline would be the Ledger Nano X. Then you have the Ledger Nano S. The Nano X is basically a Bluetooth technology. It's about twice the price of the Ledger Nano S. Pardon me, let's try that again. The Ledger Nano S is you plug your cable into the USB port of your computer, and you are going to have your keys that you're going to press on its own separate screen, and I believe that's consistent with the X. I hear that one is pretty much like a lot easier to use, and many people that do have it say it is worth the double the price. as it holds more currencies and it is a lot more user-friendly. I am not familiar with the X myself personally. The Trezor T is another great wallet. The Trezor 1, obviously you can see by the dates. The X came out 2019. The S came out in 16. In the Trezor, you had 2018. The Trezor 1, you have 2013. So you can see as the technology obviously grows. And in each of these, again, I'm scrolling down a little fast. Those are the ones that you'll be able to read if you're interested on more details. Those are the cold storage wallets. Then you have hot wallets. And the hot wallets basically are wallets that run on internet-connected devices like your computer, your mobile phone, or your tablet. You'll learn a lot about those too. You have your online Bitcoin wallets and web wallets. You have your Android Bitcoin wallets. You're going to go through the Samurai wallet, the Mycelium, the Bread wallet, Edge, Greenbits, the Bitcoin wallet. Then you have iOS and iPhone Bitcoin wallets. You have Dropbit, Bread wallet. You have Edge. Then you have your desktop wallets. You have Electrum. Let's see. Let me put this back on because it's going to take forever. Let's do a little scroll back down with the mouse. They're going to go into a little more details of the theft, the hacks, etc., etc. And it's just precaution. Always be cautious. Again, more description of the Nano X, the Nano S, the Trezor T, Trezor 1. And if you're on your site and you choose to click the link in the description below, those will highlight and you can click them and it'll take you directly to the site from the source here. You're going to learn about your Bitcoin or crypto wallets, and you're going to learn about your private keys, and you're going to want to keep those very protected and very safe and secure, even if you make a second copy and lock those up in your safe. You have your Bitcoin address and what you should know about addresses. How do I generate a Bitcoin address for my wallet? What are still Bitcoin wallets? How do I fund a Bitcoin wallet? And are Bitcoin safe? We're going to skip past that. You can get the point. They pretty much go through everything. I think this is a really great site for example. We have Electrum. And back to the same that we mentioned before. Nano X, Nano S, Trezor T, Trezor 1, and the Keep Key. And there's your design. The Keep Key, the Trezor, and the Nano S. Nano S is the ledger right in the middle, the center picture. If you have, if you're watching your screen, gonna scroll back down, and we will be almost finished with this video. Let's see. I thought there was something. Okay, here it is. Another thing I did want to discuss. Whatever cryptocurrency or digital asset that you choose to use on this device, I feel it's a very important thing. There's tampering of the device. As they say, I completely agreed. I'm going to read again word for word because I think it's very critical. Choose your asset. That's what you're going to put on it. This fits all of them. Tampering of the device. We always recommend to order directly from the hardware seller. What that means is whatever brand you are looking for, order directly from that brand company, that manufacturer. Whatever name is on your thing, order directly from them, not a third-party seller. Doesn't mean that the third-party sellers are not trustworthy, doesn't mean they're not accurate, doesn't mean they're not even brand new, but you're eliminating an additional possibility for your investment. This is because someone can buy a hardware wallet, tamper with it, and sell it used. They could program it to steal any bitcoins or add a backdoor. Most hardware wallets add some special kind of tape on the packaging to try to make any tampering more noticeable. There is another reason we recommend only ordering from the hardware wallet company and not from a website like eBay. And I believe Not sure if I want to really mention that, but there were some people who were connected to Amazon. I think the trouble that in history had was eBay. But again, take that advice directly from this. Is a great article. Give it directly from the company who makes the product. I believe there was one other thing I wanted to discuss. Give me one moment to keep scrolling down. Oh, okay. This is another thing going back to your keys. I think is very important. Should I take a picture of the seed with my phone as a backup? No, and no. Handwritten, away from your computer, away from any cameras. Do not take pictures. Do not store the information in your phone. By taking a picture of the seed with an internet-connected phone, you put your entire wallet on a device that is connected to the internet and easier for hackers to get into. Please do not do this. And I believe there was one final. Let's see. I believe there was one more final piece I wanted to cover. This is close enough. We'll make this the final point. Basically here, let me turn off the scroll so it doesn't decide to take off on me. For example, the Ledger Nano S. What you're going to pardon me. What you're going to want to do, using the Ledger Nano S as an example, you're going to want to check whatever coin that you're purchasing from the exchange. Write down, okay, this let's suppose you wanted Dogecoin. You go to, I guess, probably Binance or something, and you buy your Dogecoin. Okay, now I need a wallet that's going to hold, or a cold storage, or let's say you're wanting cold storage. Now what would hold that? You're going to go to, for example, I want a Ledger Nano S, since this is our example. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Ledger Nano S and go, what does it support? Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Dash. Oh, there's Dogecoin. Great. It stores my token. So perfect. I can actually use this exact one to store my cryptocurrency on. This one has Ripple, it has Komodo, it has POSW, ARK, Expanse, Ubique, PIVX, Vertcoin, Viacoin, Neo, StealthCoin, Stratus, and Zcash. So you're going to want to check which one supports your cryptocurrency on that wallet. Let's see, there are a few other things too. If you have any trouble sorting that out, I think if you go through all of the details on here, there are links for everything imaginable in these two articles. I wanted to briefly go over that because a lot of people weren't sure where to go or how to do it, and they weren't sure then once they bought it how to store it. As they say in the space, if you don't have the keys, you don't own the currency. The keys are your seeds and your the keys that you will store on your paper, like your paper keys. And don't show those to anyone. Store those, lock them up, keep them safe. But that's basically where we really wanted to finish off with this video tonight. I think that should help. It's going to show you where you can buy it and where you can store it. We had received a lot of requests for that and weren't really sure how to approach that, as we hadn't done that before in our videos. So we hope that this helps and gives you all the information that you need. And if you are new to this space, welcome and congratulations. Be safe and keep doing research. Follow us and we'll share everything that we have learned. Again, we're not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. We are here for entertainment purposes only. Much love. Till the next one.